All right. So, hey, this is Kevin in LA. Uh, so E and I were at the grocery store because she wanted to buy some wine, and I was just gonna get some ice cream or something. Well, I did get some ice cream. I got some Southern Pecan ice cream. So we're standing in line and we're going out, and I'm like, I go to the end of the line to put all the stuff in the bag, and there's this person standing across from me. And I look, and I'm like, oh, that's a really attractive lady. And I was like, wait, no, no, that's a that's a guy. And I was just like, I just was like flummoxed because like from one angle it kind of looked like a girl, and from another angle it kind of just looked like a guy. It just had like medium hair. I mean, it wasn't like there was any indication anywhere of whether this was a girl or a guy. And so I like look away because then I'm like, I don't know. And so I look back, and then I feel bad for looking back because I'm like, why am I like sitting here like having like a gender meltdown for this person who's probably just doesn't give a shit either way. And so I finished. I'm just like, okay, whatever. And then the person walks out of, finishes up with their groceries and walks out the door. And as you know, whatever reason, something clicks in my head, and I see the way that he was walking, and it was a guy. It was just a guy, and he just had really like clear skin and really like feminine features. And well, I'm walking out, and then E's with me, and she says, "Did could you tell whether that person in the red jacket was that like a girl or like a hipster guy?" And I was like, oh man, she couldn't tell either. And so like we're both just like start laughing and like talking to each other and like saying, yeah, I just couldn't tell. And I was like, I finally did, because the way I like saw her hips and saw his hips, and I was like, that's not, girls walk a kind of a little different way. It just kind of clicked. But she was like, oh, I don't know, but whatever. And then so we're on the walking the rest of the way home, and it occurred to me that if this is this hard between me and E, like we're like two of the most sympathetic, like agreeable people on earth when it comes to this sort of thing, right? Like we really, I mean, like I have friends, I have like, know lots of people, and it's like it's just not in us to like have a problem with anything. If we're this baffled by the whole thing, I mean, I think maybe transgender people might just give us a little bit of slack, because sometimes it's just difficult to know. I mean, and we don't mean anything by it, but sometimes it's just difficult to tell. And we feel probably 50 times worse than you feel about it, like most days. I mean, I know it could be hurtful, but so anyway, I thought that was an interesting experience, and so just keep loving each other. That's the most important thing. No matter what you look like, or what your gender, or like whether you're a hipster or not. I mean, I know sometimes it's hard when they're hipsters, but just keep loving each other. All right, thanks for listening.